Hello, my beautiful Libra. Welcome to my channel, Spiritual Nikita. I'm here to do your twin flame reading for March 2022. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Venus rising, and any other prominent placements. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. You can also check out your other placements as they may resonate better with you. If you are a cross watcher, be aware that the roles may be reversed. I want to thank you so much for all your views, subscriptions, comments, and likes. I truly appreciate your support. And if you're interested in a personal reading, all the details are in the description box below. I have meditated on the energy and shuffled the deck, so let's get started. Calling upon ancestors, guardian angels, and spirit guides to show me the messages, energy, and guidance for my beautiful Libra and protect all of us and those closest to us with much love and gratitude. All right, Libra, I'm going to pull 3 cards for your energy, 3 cards for your person's energy, and 3 cards for the combined energy. And then we will clarify and get some messages at the end, some oracles. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I sense there might not be, there may be some unfulfilling feelings here with the 9 of Cups in the reverse. The 9 of Cups in reverse is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. It's a feeling of emptiness, right? All the cups have emptied onto the floor, and there is no substance to it, so it's very empty. All right, so let's look at your energy to start. We have excitement in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. In reverse, it talks to a delay, disharmony, misalignment. So I feel like overall in this energy, you're not feeling good about it. There's like a lot of burdens on you with the 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. I feel like you may be just really tired, really feeling burdened, misaligned. You feel like you're all by yourself. Now your person is embodying the devil energy of obsession. They may be going through, well, the devil energy really is Capricorn energy. First of all, it's over-involvement in the material world. It can mean addiction, materialism, just general suffering, irresponsibility. I feel like maybe you've been holding most of the adult responsibility while your person is, not doing a whole lot and is very self-absorbed. With your Page of Cups, that is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. This person is, probably feeling like they want to move forward, but they're just so caught up in materialism. Like they want to extend a cup to you, but at the same time, they're just mired in obsession about other things and, indulgences like drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever it may be. Now, the combined energy of the two of you is the Star, which is very cool because the Star is about healing and hope and inspiration, and we have Judgment here. So I feel like there's a wanting to reckon the situation, right? There's a wanting to heal the situation on both your sides. But I do feel like your person may be needing to heal these obsessive behaviors before they can come forward. So let's look down here at how you look at your person. You are seeing your person as embodying Empress energy, someone who fills you generally, someone who is very nurturing and giving and, very, very much of an abundance energy. they may be, because they have the devil energy, that can be a narcissistic energy that, you know, where they love bomb, and they come in and are very attentive and very giving. But we do have the Nine of Swords clarifying that. So I feel like maybe that is something that they were prior, that you're now seeing them as withdrawing that very behavior of nurturing. And now you're very much in a Nine of Swords energy, which is extremely anxious and very exhausted. And, you know, it's just a very anxious energy. Now, how your person is looking at you is the Seven of Cups, which to me means an option. It's not necessarily, you know, they're not looking at you as their one and only, right? They're looking at you as, you know, an option as part of. It can also be, again, an addictions card, the Seven of Cups. To clarify, we have the Queen of Cups. So they look at you as an option, but that a very appealing option with the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups, she's extremely caring and virtuous and wise. She's empathetic and compassionate. She's very loving. So your person sees you as that, right? Now, the combined energy, I don't know why I'm getting very stuffed up right now, but I'm feeling very congested. So I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to pay attention as I'm doing this reading. We have the World in the reverse, which talks to, you know, the timing is off. Things are not going in the right direction, okay? So we're not seeing completion. We're not seeing movement forward. We're seeing stagnation. There's confirmation. We're seeing an energy where there's delays, there's fear, okay? There's a fear of change and a fear of defeat. So I feel like both of you are feeling like, you know, if they come forward to you, there will be defeat. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, related to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That is a ambition and recognition, and I feel like that despite any wanting to make this work, things are going backwards. Okay, we're not seeing the world moving forward. We're seeing fears, no closure here. Okay, now as far as the other energy here, we've got action that you want to take towards your person, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a very kind of stuck energy. Okay, it's very stuck. I don't think you want to move forward towards this person at this time. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse, which Nine of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag energy, and it's a very timid and weak energy. So I don't see you moving forward at all. I feel you very tired and burdened, and very, you know, and that's probably why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. I'm just feeling like there's a tremendous amount of heaviness around this energy. You know, the Nine of Swords is very much in the head, and this is completely stuck energy. Now, your person has the High Priestess energy of wanting to move forward, which is, it's a very kind of secretive energy, right? It's not upfront, and it's kind of like, maybe, you know, I'm just going to keep this to myself. So I feel like they're going inward, and they're not wanting to move forward either. And they have the Six of Swords, so which is basically leaving behind something and moving on. Okay, so for right now, I feel like the energy is very, very separated, and there's a lot of healing to do. The combined energy of action towards each other is the Five of Cups, which is basically grief. It's disappointment and loss and regret. It can also be marital breakups, right? And clarifying, we have the Three of Swords. You know, we have this energy of complete, you know, just, there's just so much pain in this, and so much feeling of regret and sadness. And it's very heavy, Libra. I'm so sorry if this is your reading. My heart goes out to you, because this is not, this is hard, you know. Twin flames in separation typically mean that this is the hardest part of the relationship, when you're learning about yourself, you're learning about, you're ascending, you're getting clarity on spirituality, and you're growing as a human, and as a spiritual being, as a divine being as well. And these lessons are the hardest of all, right? Because we're separated from someone that we have an intense connection with, and just the mere lack of them in our life in the physical sense can be very, very painful. Remembering though that you do have a connection in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, and you can, you know, quite often when twins are in separation, they are in communication in the 5D. So you may have dreams about your twin, you may have feelings of, you know, just synergies, like you might see numbers that have meanings for you, and then things like that. So they're always around. It's just a question of, you know, right now, time apart, and individual healing is necessary. So messages from Spirit, we've got soulmate. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. So clearly no one's ready here. Everybody's, you know, there's a lot of pain and grief that has to be sorted. But divine will bring you together again when and if it is time. Patience, manifestations are on the way. Yes, we need to be patient. We need to work through the hard stuff. The hard stuff is where the largest growth happens. The most important growth happens, right? And then we have overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. So wallowing in this will not serve you. You are a powerful human. You have the ability to overcome this. It is a question of just making that decision. It's hard. Yes, it's hard. And you know, you're going to say, Niki, I don't understand. How can I do this when I'm just feeling like so depleted? You need to do all the things, all the loving things, right? We can't get joy and happiness. We can't rely on receiving that from others. We have to give it to ourselves. Okay, and then ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you in this very difficult time, and they are always with you. Always, 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 Libra. They were always there with you, whether you know who they are or not, whether you've identified them, whether you believe that they're there or not. Of course, if you don't believe that you have angels, that's your prerogative, but we all have divine angels. So now I'm going to pull some advice from Spirit. What is the advice from Spirit, please, Spirit? All right, we have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So it's asking you to tap into your divinity, to tap into, in this case, it's a very feminine energy. Male or female does not matter, but connecting with the earth and the cycles of the planet, the moon, and everything else will allow you to identify behaviors and physical attributes according to the time of the moon, the phase of the moon, the seasons, all those sorts of things. They all affect us in varying ways. Male or female does not matter. All right, we also have Ostara, fertility. A lot of the same cards are coming up for the different signs, so I'm really feeling like this is a really good time. We're heading into spring in the Northern Hemisphere, if that's where you are. It's a time of fresh and new and new beginnings. And I think that Spirit is letting everyone know that that is a very important thing to be doing, especially with everything going on in this world. If we have the luxury of, you know, having an unencumbered life and not living in fear all the time for our lives. And my heart goes out to those who are living this at the moment. If we have that luxury, please remember to take it, because we are so very fortunate in so many ways if we're not living in that situation. All right, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So being strong here is not being physically strong, although it can mean that. It is much more about having personal resolve, okay? You are stronger than you think, and that is absolutely true. We all have the ability to, hold more than we think we can. But strength is all about learning how to manage that power, right? Because if we take on too much, then we need to put up boundaries. So there's a whole dance around strength. Now, the final one is Vesta. This has come up for about 4 signs so far. Household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. I also attribute this to spring cleaning, if you will, of all kinds of material goods that you are no longer using that do not spark joy, of energies of people, places, and things that do not serve you. If it does not spark joy or is not useful, it is time to let it go. The more space you make in your daily life to allow in energy, the better it will be. You will not be stuck, with energy all over the place, disrupting the good that can come. Now, I'll pull some romance angels for you and your twin. Please, Spirit, what are the romance angels' messages from my beautiful Libra? Oops. Okay, there we go. Now we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I think in this case, because we're talking about twin flames, I feel like your soulmate may be exhibiting traits that are different from you. And, twins, we talk about mirroring, we talk about, similar energies and sharing the same soul. There's many different permutations and combinations and people and beliefs around twin flames. But in general, it is an energetic pull. And there's a divine contract that brings you together in 3D. Okay, so sometimes we don't ever meet our twin in a lifetime. Perhaps we meet them in other lifetimes. But that being said, keeping an open mind and knowing that your twin is not exactly like you. You both are individuals that are going through a parallel journey and towards union, if it's meant to be. And that you have to realize that person is not going to be exactly like you. We have reconciliations. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, whether that means you are twin and you will come into reunion here is really up to you. There's a lot of pain in this relationship right now. And in the future with healing, perhaps there will be an opportunity to come back into union. Children, your love life is being affected by children. This card has come out at least for 3 different signs. And I feel like this is a reminder from Spirit that we need to remember what the wide-eyed, completely unfiltered reception of the beauty of life that a child has is something that we need to remember. Now, this also can mean that you have children with this person, or you have children or they have children. You may have them together, and there may be some factors related to that are affecting this relationship in the most plain sense. But it can also be a reminder that, remembering what life was like when we were small. And I don't mean the immaturity. I mean, just the innocence of looking at life in a wide-eyed way that, we see things without the filters of society. So, and then finally we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So your twin is someone that there's a deep loving connection here. whether you choose to come into reunion again with this person. I mean, we're seeing reconciliation here. So it's telling me that it is within the realm of possibility. I just feel like there's a lot of healing to do. So finally, final messages, please, for my beautiful Libra. Now we have Gemini energy, clear your mind. Very important to clear your mind, to allow messages, energy, clarity, all of those things to come in. Then we have Leo energy, be humble. Remember that no one knows everything. No one is always right. There's always the joke about the women always being right. Well, I'm afraid that that's not true. Women are not always right. We all have our faults. We all have things that we need to learn and grow. And being humble is going to allow the other person to see you in a much less confrontational way. And as well for yourself, when you're humble and you realize that you don't know everything and that there are always new things to learn and new experiences to be had, and other people can offer this education to us. It requires humility. All right. And then we also have release your blocks, the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Releasing your blocks is kind of like overcoming obstacles, right? If you have blocks about certain things, it's time to go in and really look at what could be going on and why those blocks are there. All right. And then finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Be real, people. Truth, honesty, clarity, humility. These are all attributes that allow us to ascend in our spiritual journey. When we are not honest with who we are, what we've done or said, or what we are actually living in our lives, we cannot ascend. We will be stuck, and we will stay stuck until we realize that this wonderful thing that we're doing on this planet is a journey, not a destination. And every day there is something new to learn. So I hope this landed well with you, Libra. If this is your reading, I would love it if you smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. See you again very soon. Blessed be.